Hello, this is my reflection for today. I'm going to be telling you what I did. I wanted to do a video because, well, I'd rather do a video. So today we did a little warm up. We did a little, we played cats and mouse. So that was entertaining. You know, it keeps our body temperature up because it's freezing today. It was very, very cold. I had to wear thick socks and all that. After that, we were in a circle. Our teacher taught us to get with our partners again and practice the same movements we did. My partner was in, but then he disappeared. But it wasn't a problem because I still remembered like what to do. I didn't dare like bring me down, so I was able to find another partner, and we both did the movement piece together. So I told her some of the movements. One of the movements what me and my other partner did before was that I was standing with my legs wide open and he will go through my legs basically. But we said that let's just maybe change it up because that movement right there was like he had to go through me. So that was one of the movements he had to do. So we changed it into something like we can do that. You can go through my it was like under my arm basically. We did something like that, and surprisingly it works. Like the teacher liked it, so we went with that. So it was the same movement, but she goes under my arm, and the emotion we chose was anger. And yes, we did that. But then afterwards, our teacher said to us that we should try and make it more like naturalistic, so like piecing bits together to like make it look like I'll say like more. Okay, pitch like a car, for example. Like you polish the car, just make it look more neat. So we did that. We made it more neater. I think we did a good job of it. So we made it like so at the start, basically. Actually, no. Before I get to that, our teacher told us three things. It was like what his it's like the beginning, middle, and end. So what's happening and what's happened, what's how it's hard to explain. Basically like what's going on in the start and then what's going on in the middle and then how do we end it, if that makes sense. I'll send a video basically what I'll send a video basically what the teacher said, so you will know what I'm talking about. But basically we've got to know, the audience got to know what's just happened, how are we going to resolve it, and how do we leave this scene. So me and my partner, we decided to say, okay, we're angry. That's the emotion for us. We're angry, but we're going to change the situation. So we're both friends. I steal her music, and she's mad at me. We were originally going to do something like I was with someone, and she's upset with me, but that's the most common one. So I said, let's change it up, like have something new, because instead of have that over and over again. So we did that. So how we start off, I come onto this. I'm walking towards her, and she's running towards me. So I'm like, sorry, I borrowed your song, basically, and excuse me. She sort of like pushes me over, and that's when we start doing the movement. During the movement, you can see me getting a little bit like annoyed, like, oh, it's just a song, like it's not a big deal, and she's still getting angry. And at one movement she does, when she goes under my arm, instead of just go under my arm, she does it like more, she does it with attitude basically. She does it like more like aggression, so she's like flings up in the air, like, and then she goes in front of me and she gives me some, basically the whole entire thing, we're giving each other, no, not all the time, but when she comes near me, we have this eye, we're basically looking at each other eye to eye. And honestly, I think that was a powerful moment because it showed like her being upset with me, and I'm just like, just chill out. So at the end of the scene, I just walk off. I'm like, do what you want, okay? You want to act like that over a song? You do you. And I walk off stage. She's left on stage thinking, what have I done? I've lost my closest friend, basically. So yeah, we We rehearsed that, it looks good. We did have an issue of like, okay, who should go, who should have the faster pace and who should have the slower pace. So we decided that she should be the faster pace because like she's the one that's ticked off, and I should have the slower pace because I'm like a little bit chill and not too angry until the very end. So that's what we went with. We had a spotlight in the middle. One thing that we do when I think I already mentioned this, but when there's a spotlight in the middle, when we're waiting to go on stage, we're standing neutral, ready to, basically we stand neutral, embodying this character, not stand with our arms folded, with our hands in our pockets. We don't do none of that sort of stuff. So we stand neutral, ready. We stand outside the circle. I stand here. My partner stands on the opposite sides of our scene. And yeah, personally, I think the whole thing, I found it pretty good actually. I feel like I came up with some good ideas with like the scenes, like not scenes, like the movement me and my partner were doing. I found that pretty simple. Weakness, I'll probably say is, what can I say? Weakness. I think bigger emotion. I feel like when I performed it, my emotions weren't that big enough, but that's just me. I feel like emotion is big, but in this case, I wouldn't say it's, unless we're taught to add emotion, then yes, it's important. If not, then I don't really need to worry about it too much. And yeah, I believe that's it. Actually, yeah, I think that's it. So, see you.